Hi, I'm Rhenda.
I'm Jim.
We're Hardiness Approach, and you just stepped into our kitchen.
Welcome. Let's have some dinner.
We harvested jalapenos. These right here and all of these are from one bush. Jalapenos are prolific, but I found out something sad about them. I thought I'll just leave the jalapenos on there until I'm ready, and most of them are okay. But look, some of them
they're withering.
Are withered and shriveled, and that's just really sad. I mean, I think they're still going to be okay, and who knew it would turn red? It turned red.
So maybe this is how they're supposed to be.
But we are going to make jalapeno poppers. So I went to the farmer's market today. I don't know if you can see this down here, but these are incredible, huge, beautiful onions that I can't grow yet. So I went there and got those. But we need jalapenos, bacon, and cream cheese. I'm going to handle the jalapenos because I have gloves on. I will let you open that.
Because I don't have gloves on.
Because you don't have gloves on. And what I do is I slice them open.
Now you're wearing gloves because...
Two reasons. I didn't wear them last week, and my hands burned for 2 days. And I have a tendency to scratch my eyes, and then I have jalapeno juice in my eye. It's not pleasant. I assume that everyone out there knows how to make jalapeno poppers, but last year was my first year to ever make them.
You assume that they do?
I do. Because I think
a lot of people are like you. They haven't made them
I'm
yet.
the only one who doesn't know how to do stuff. So you're going to get a little knife and slice a little bit off of that and fill that jalapeno full.
With a knife, not a spoon?
Whatever you want to use.
I can do it with a knife.
Okay.
You're right.
So I am going to put these, I'm empty.
So I can touch this?
You're okay just to sit that in there. Just don't touch your eyes.
How full is full?
Yeah, that's good. And then we will wrap up in bacon. And then we will bake it while we go milk the cow. Or take care of the cow. We don't milk her at night. We separate the cows now, the cow and the calf, because we were getting like a quart of milk is all. And one morning we just got dribbles because little mister got to her before we did.
You gotta get up early to beat the calves. I think he eats all night.
I know, but he does it now. He goes into one corral, she goes into the other. They moo a little bit for each other, and then they wander off and forget about it. So
cows have short attention spans.
But the first little while, when she thought she couldn't find her baby, she was mooing and he was mooing. It's the first time we'd heard him moo, and I'm like, okay.
This is more of a meow.
Is that why you were making that noise the other day?
It's not a full-fledged moo.
He puts his mouth way up in the air. Like he's got to use all of his energy. It's like a rooster.
It's got to get his throat in the right position.
It's like a rooster trying to figure out how to crow. And we have 2 roosters, and think we have 3 out of those 6 that were coming.
Hatched.
One is a Rhode Island red, and one is gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
So you're saying the Rhode Island red is not gorgeous?
Not, I mean, it's okay.
Not the same. It's
got the multicolored.
Just really
gorgeous. So yeah, that's what we hatched out. I guess Daddy was part. Well, the rooster was Moran, something like that. Yeah. I'm going to do this one. This one's been sitting out. I think this might be a poblano, so it won't be a baby poblano. And you can spread those out a little bit more. We're only going to do 8 of them. How many is that?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will be
7?
8 right there.
This is 8. Okay.
I wasn't spreading them until I did the bacon. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Why don't I do the bacon?
Let me cut it for you, because I think it just needs to be wrapped like that.
Just a little wrap.
Yeah. And I'll get toothpicks. So see, I have full of seeds, so I'm gonna go wash these hands.
Okay.
So I made yogurt today. Ooh, don't want to touch that. And
They can't see what I'm doing here.
oh, well, let me move the camera.
I mean, this is
the really important part. Okay. And usually I do toothpicks, but are you put this on the bottom? You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
I'm gonna run to the car and grab the toothpicks. You just keep talking to the fine folks.
I'm not as talkative as Rhenda, but I will do my best. Somehow I think she got more pieces of bacon than she thought she did. She was only expecting to be able to do 8. Looks like I could have done 10. So we might be doing some more jalapenos. I think there were 5 slices of bacon. Yeah, there were actually. There's still 4 left and I've already used 1. So we could have done 10. Maybe she had plans for the other bacon. I don't know. We'll find out when she gets back from running to the car. So we all want to know what your plans were for the other pieces of bacon.
Are we missing some? Do I need to do 2 more?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to stab those through so they don't unravel? And I will do 2 more.
Okay.
I'm going to put these on at 350. They might need to be on higher. I don't know. But that's what I'm doing. And I just wanted to tell you that was 96 degrees today when we went to the farmer's market. 60% humidity. That's too much. Way too much. Way too much. These poor guys at the farmer's market, they were so sweaty. It was awful. There's one little one. And you want 1 more? Oh, there's 2 there, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Plus we have some pieces that I can probably do something with.
Okay. So these are very fun to eat. They're nutritious because, you know, we think cream cheese is this really yucky, indulging, fattening cheese, and it's not. It's full of good nutrients. I'm going to learn to make my own with my milk cow, but I don't have that right now. But you've got really good peppers, and peppers
what
are
is it you don't have right now? We got the milk cow.
I know.
You don't have the recipe.
I don't have all of the
know-how.
ingredients that it takes.
Gotcha.
Because it takes a little bit of
Gotcha.
stuff to do it. But it is in my future. So we're having corn on the cob, boiled cabbage, and poppers, jalapeno poppers. And we are going to go out and take care of the cow as everything cooks for us. Cool. Thank you, Jim. Need to say anything else to you, please?
We had a good conversation while you were out running to the car.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. And there's 1 cat laying underneath at the front and 1 cat laying on the roof. I don't know how he's standing on the roof because it's hot. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And cabbage and corn. This is what you call eating what you have. So let me load the plate up. This is farmer's market. Farmer's market. I love cooked cabbage. Do you, Jim?
It is a staple around here.
No, that did not answer my question.
Yes.
Okay.
I love it a lot. It's a staple because we love it.
Hi. So I made a tenderloin pork roast, and what I did was I put a dry rub on it of garlic and onion and oregano and salt and pepper and paprika. and I let it set for a few minutes. And then I browned it first. And as I browned it, then I pulled it out and put it into the baking dish and added a little bit of, I didn't have beef broth, so I used a little bit of chicken broth and put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in and let it cook all the good bits together and then poured it over. Then I baked it at 350 for 20 minutes and it just reached 145 and I'm letting it sit for 5 minutes. And then over here, I took all the freshness of our new potatoes, our bell peppers, and fresh onions and put them in my wok so that we can have a pretty quick meal. I know that it might not look quick, but it is, and we're excited just to be able to eat real fresh food and have fun with it. This tenderloin is from our good friend Tim, who raises pigs. Happens to be who we got our red wattles when we were here before, and we're going to get some again from him later. So we love buying local meat. That's really all we buy is from the farmer's market or food that we have ourselves. We're spending the day at the Missouri State Fair, and thankfully we have been blessed with much cooler temperatures than it has been. Yesterday was
different days. Yesterday and today.
Yesterday was 99 degrees, and today we're in the 60s. Yes.
Overcast. It's gonna be a comfortable day.
We'll take it. Okay, Keegan, this is for you. Silky. This one looks like a monkey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It has a monkey face. Oh, excuse me, I need to take a picture of you. Oh, you look like a gorilla. Yeah. Oh, you definitely look like a gorilla. Look at you. Totally looks like a gorilla. Gorgeous guy. Look at the feathers on this thing. Look, he's been eating his tag. First place. Champion goose. So this one that looks just like this one is asking herself, so what's he got that I don't? Now your feathers are a little ruffled. Well, the fair was fun.
Well.
We stayed for about 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours?
Yeah,
5 hours maybe?
We saw everything we wanted to see.
We did animals.
Mostly. Yeah.
And
a couple of the
and vegetables.
Things,
Oh, a lot of the exhibity things. Yeah. We coveted tractors, and
with
we picked out the one we want, you know, in our wildest dreams. And it was the bottom of the line.
It was a very pleasant wild dream, but it was a wild dream nevertheless.
But we're going to take our...
It wasn't, it was the smaller one, but
no,
it was plenty
was,
big for us.
It was
it
the
do it all.
smallest one.
It was actually a package. It had the brush hog on the back of it. It had a trailer to haul it around, and it had the tractor, which had a front scoop on it.
Yep.
So
it was a Kubota.
It's everything we need.
And it was about $24,000. There you go. Anybody want to give that to us? We're just so excited.
If you have an extra $24,000 laying around, you've been saying, I just can't figure out what to do with this. We can help you with that.
It's a pretty good deal, actually, for all of those things. It was a nice trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
But today, right now, this evening, it's evening, and it's cooler today.
Oh, this is an indication of things to come, I think.
Well, it was 98 yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we are going to go and do some yard work because sometimes you just got to get out and work.
Well, at some point, you get concerned about how your place looks.
Yep.
And you
We just had some friends come
embarrassed
over
by-
and visit, and I'm like, oh, that shouldn't look like that.
He was a landscaper.
I know.
So-
Oh, man.
He must cringe when he looks at our yard.
No, it's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It really isn't.
Look, it's not that bad. But this is still bad. And by the garden by the house is bad. So my hubby fixed this lawnmower yesterday and fixed the riding lawnmower this week.
This only had a minor issue, but there was a broken part.
Yeah.
Which kept the front wheel.
Because the wheels went. So now we're going to go use them. I'm going to do some weed eating. He's going to do some mowing. And then we're going to do removing a stump. So this stump that Jim is working on has been here since we moved in.
That one's out.
Oh, you got one. We had 3 of them along here, and when Ben Holler and their family was here, he just reached down and goes, pop. We're like, what? It had to have been loosened
He got lucky.
on the roots
He
or
got
something.
lucky on that one.
Because there's no way.
These are in much deeper.
But this is Jim's favorite tool. We use it for everything. It's just amazing.
We brush our teeth with it occasionally.
Yeah, I know. You guys can't see me right now. I've never sweat this much in my whole life. I just did all the weed eating around the yard and, wow, just the house actually. And, oh yeah, hon, the front of the garden, I killed 2 little watermelons. So I stopped doing it. Because it just whipped right through one and then took the stem off the other. So it's 81, but the humidity's 81 too. Woo! So it's crazy. You're getting it, I can hear it. But you're gonna need to get in the hot tub. Oh yeah.
No hot tub.
We don't have one of those yet. It looks like you're pulling a tooth, doesn't it? Look at the roots coming down, just like an old. Yay! 3 years in the making. Okay. That one was a toughie. One more to go. I have so much sweat and dirt on me. We're going to do a little harvest in our garden this morning, tear out some plants. Our pumpkin plant is completely dead, but the pumpkins aren't, so we're going to save them. We just finished milking. This is our little milking cart that he put together for us. And Jim is torching the carrots. And the reason he's doing this, we're doing this at day 10 to kill any of the weeds that are in there before the carrots come up on day 14. This is a J.M. Fertier's idea. It's what he does. And I thought it would be worth showing you because it's not everything that gets practiced this way. But the carrots are not coming up yet. They come up at day 14. This is day 10. So we've been waiting for day 10 to burn all the little weeds that are coming up. And then when the carrots come up, they won't have to compete. Doesn't mean that more weeds won't come up later, but we're trying to give the carrots a chance. Bam. Is that gonna work?
This has been a morning of harvesting. We had some plants that we knew their time had ended. There were disease, lots of bugs, really something we couldn't manage, and the fruit was ready. That's the pumpkins. And that kind of started us looking a little more closely at the other plants that were here. We realized we had a lot of peppers that needed taken care of.
A lot.
And a lot of, what's the other thing?
Eggplant.
And our eggplant was just going crazy, so we pulled it up.
We only
as
did
well.
2 eggplants, so we wouldn't have too much, and we still have way too much.
Yeah, and they're still producing like crazy.
Hey, if you guys have ways to preserve eggplant, I don't know what it is, so let me know. I'd like to tell you about an experience this morning. So I don't like being on camera with my hair all up because I look so lovely. I mean, I've got it up. So
She didn't earlier.
I had my hair all the way down, and I was pulling stuff, and I felt something on my hair, and I went, oh, it's my clip. And I went, wait, I don't have a clip. And I leaned down, and literally this grasshopper this large fell out of my hair.
So I offered for the future to buy her a set of grasshopper hair clips.
I said, don't
Wouldn't that be awesome?
I wouldn't wear them.
Just wear it to the farmer's market.
So then I thought, okay, I got to go put my hair up and put it in a ponytail and get my hat on.
What you got here?
No!
Oh, it's just a fleck of stuff.
So I start to do this, and I go into the house, and I went, wait a minute, I could have more bugs in my hair. So I go in the bath.
You got to look at this. Look at these fingernails. This is the fingernails of a gorgeous woman who likes to garden.
So I put my hand over the bathtub and start doing my hair with a hairbrush, and squash bugs just fall out of my hair. So I take the hose of the sprayer down for the shower and start spraying them. And I thought, okay, they're dead. So I let go of the hose. It turns around and it just goes. And I went, oh, that's one way to make your hair really wet so you can pull it down.
She's had a very fun morning. Hey, we have a question for those of you who grow. What's that on the wall? Well, I'm sorry, I got... that's one of the ADOS.
Just tell them what that is.
Attention deficit. Oh, shiny. Sorry. For those of you who grow sweet potatoes,
our friends taught us that.
Yes, we have something that we haven't grown sweet potatoes but 3 years, and so we don't have extensive experience. But we're seeing something that we don't understand what we're seeing.
Okay, so let me tell you first, though. Sweet potatoes should be on big ground so that as the tentacles grow, they can grow down into the ground and grow more sweet potatoes.
We didn't have that ready, so that's not how
so
we planted.
So we have a huge area, a 4x8 area, where it is down into the ground, but then they started coming out. And we have this tentacle that looks bizarre.
Now it gets more normal as we go down that way, as you can see, but
this is all waste. This right here, yeah, show them. This is all wasted because this would be growing sweet potatoes if it was down in the ground and not on our black plastic.
I mean, that's our guess anyway. So
can you just walk through here and show them what we did? How clean it is?
So you want to get over and explain?
So you saw when Jim started taking the pumpkins down, all the pumpkin plants were dead. We've cleaned this out. We've already planted some peas.
One exception.
Yeah, oh, we forgot about that one. He's already planted peas last week, and they're starting to come up. So we're going to put peas all along here because now it will start to be cool enough for them that they can grow, which would be awesome to have peas. But we've cleaned it all up, take the broom, we've still got more to go, cleaned it up, and then we're going to DE in all the holes and get all the stuff out. And then we tied up our tomatillos, and we went under our pepper plants and tied them up and pulled out what we needed to and cleaned the base of the floor. We're not done. We got to get to the farmer's market, and then we've got to go do a video with one of our other senior friends for you.
Thank you for watching. We've enjoyed this time with you, and if you've watched this far, obviously
you're our friends.
You're our friends.
Or just really bored. We are going to really work on growing our channel.
And we need some help.
we had one of our viewers say, why in the world don't you have more subscribers? You're so good or enjoyable.
And we ask that question every day.
Every day. So we've decided that we really want to make this a challenge for ourselves, and we would like your help.
So we're making some changes, some improvements to how we do our videos, how we put them together, the type of content, etc., etc. But she's right, we need a little help.
And the way you can help us is to share it, to like it, to ring the bell, to make a comment, and we'll try really hard to make comments back. But if you can share it on any of your social medias, that would help us so much.
Just copy the link from this that's up in the little address bar and paste it in wherever. It'll be there. And you can say, hey, I love these guys. They're my favorite.
Also, you do not want to miss Wednesday. Wednesday, we are going to have a video that comes out that is our first
totally new approach to things. This is a different kind of video for us.
We doing our first visit to someone else's homestead. And their seniors are well on their way to seniors. They're not seniors yet.
They're almost empty nesters, which is close to seniorhood.
And they were absolutely amazing in the things that they're doing and the advice that they give. You won't want to miss it. Bye, guys.
Bye.